Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back. Today we are playing Scrutinized. I've seen this played a few times before. It's always scared the pants off me a little bit, not gonna lie. So I think today we'll start with detective mode, which is a little bit more investigation-y. But I'm excited to get into it. So, modes. Casual, no permadeath. 5 nights total for a casual experience. Normal is permadeath. 10 nights total. Nightmare, no thank you. Locked anyway. Detective mode, no threats. 7 nights total for those who just want to solve cases, which is what I will be doing today. Let's go.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed.
No!
It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or
So
armed robber with a
sad.
weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here, and if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again, and it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality, and heart? Officer Youngman was everything demanded and the ones that protected them, and Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic. Day in and day out, she spent the connection she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged.
Hey, yeah.
Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person, but for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
Ooh, I'm so excited. All right, let's go. Night 1.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Ooh, cute little room. All right. Let's open the door. I'm trying. Oh, there we go. Got it. Cute. The computer. Computer's through there. Let's have a little suss of the house first, I reckon. It's got a bedroom. Oh, yeah. Cool. The Hacker Playbook. Operator Handbook. Cool. Oh my god, these doors. They'll be the death of me. Alright. Oh my god. Bathroom. Nice. Can I open this door? Oh! Oh my god, the doors! Oh, it's where I started. Oh, okay, it was the door to the bathroom. Gotcha. And have I looked in here yet? I don't think so. What's this? Filing cabinet. Wanted by the FBI. Suicide of the M62 killer. Police appeal for clues in 1983 or 5. Need my glasses. Meta. Okay. Spy secrets that can save your life. Tactical crime analysis. What's behind this door? storage. Oh. Oh, that's her cousin. Oh, that's sad. Alright. Let's do the thing. If I can open this door. There we go. Dining. Kitchen. Cute. Thank you. What's this? Now the cupboard. CIA, the art of deception. Full vigilante crime-fighting pinboard. I approve. Missing. Wanted by the FBI. The crime of being a cop. Blue blood killer suspect escapes from window at officer's home. Blue blood murderer strikes. Alright, let's get into it. Detective mode. Okay, I reckon we'll start by opening up all of this stuff. So, report desk, social spy. Right, so we put all the searches together. Let's do that. DMV, sim. What else have we got? Social spy, debit, DMV, sim. What upgrades? Don't have any money for those, but it's good to know. Records. And root kit. All right, let's do it. Okay, so I think we start with one of these. All right, suspicious person report. Let's move the root kit over because I think it's going to be a bit annoying to see. Yeah, cool. Alexander Dostoevsky. I'm a police officer. Yesterday, I got a tip about this guy, Alexander Dostoevsky, saying he's involved in some organized crime ring. How he's involved, I have no clue. The call ended before I could ask any questions. The problem I have is there's no chance in hell I'll be able to follow up on it. Currently, the department's focused on where the stats are right now, and that means there's no resources for an investigation like this in the budget. Knowing that our station can't follow it up and the tip is next to nothing, so no other station would want to whack at it, I'm passing it over to y'all. Doesn't matter how you find the information on this guy, if you can find something that gives us a time and a place where we can catch him in the act of a crime, where we got the tip doesn't matter. More than likely, the court will find the evidence you share with us inadmissible, but anything illegal we find in his possession will put him behind bars and off the street. Right. ID card. Let's start with the DMV. So, age. Oh, age is unknown. I think we've really got anything to search him by DMV, do we? Apart from his gender, which is male. Let's start first by maybe police records. See if he's got anything. Does he have a previous record? I've gone blank. I can check. Police record redacted. Redacted. This report was filed at an earlier date, was determined to be false or incorrect. As a result, it was removed from the database. Okay. Social spy. I have to type it in. No results found. Did I spell it right? Dostoevsky. Yeah. Alright, SIM card. Search. Okay. Alright, let's give this a go and try to figure out how it works. Okay, so connecting. Oh, I ran out of time. God damn it. I'll have to wait a little bit. Let's search for his bank card in the meantime. Fill and go gas stop. Burnwood cigarettes and a lighter. That is interesting. Not really, but keep that aside for now. I feel like it's gonna have to be his phone that gives us something, but can I search for? Oh, it's gonna give me heaps of results. Maybe he will be in here. Nothing? Oh, it doesn't search alphabetically. Okay. Watch me go right past it. Oh, I found him! Oh, hello. Alexander Dostoevsky. Grey eyes. Cool. Found you. Can we try the rootkit again yet? Try again. Alright. Got it! Okay. We're in. We're in. Okay. Alexander Dostoevsky. Search history. How to clean blood fast. That is not sus at all, friend. Russian dolls. Weather report. Filterless versus filtered cigarettes. That would tie in with the receipt. Okay. Pictures. We got boats and a river. Okay. Text combos, please. Deputy Johnson. Your boys are clean to move in. The boat with 32 written on it. Thank you, my friend. It's just Coke. You are so dodgy. And so is Deputy Johnson. Yes, I'm intercepting another wave today. Orange boat, middle of Kensington River. Get there after 4 p.m. Heroin and some Coke. There we go. We have the place and the location. 400 kilos of pure profit. After this, we're clean. No more mess. No, sorry. No more trouble on either sides. You have my word. In return, you need to steer away from this part of the city, which is the boats. Sure. How do I know you'll do what you say? You don't. That's kind of how it works. After 2 p.m. today, the only boat you can't miss it. Take it or leave it. How do I drag this? Ah, there we go. 1 of 2. I feel like if I close this, I think we've got the evidence we need, so hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that was okay. Suspicious person report, Dahlia Jones. My cat has been missing for a few days, so I hung up posters all over the street. During that time, I ran into Mrs. Jones, who told me that she had not seen my little John for quite some time either, even though he used to play in her garden all the time. Tonight, I woke up to a deafening meow that sounded like my little John. Something about Mrs. Jones feels off lately, as if she has a dark aura or something. I don't know if that's enough for a police report, but okay. I saw her paintings. They are all red, almost like blood. She's obsessed with that color. I know she moved in only a month ago, but could you please investigate this? Alright, so gender female. Age, let's go 40 to 50, but let's add a range. Let's go 35 to 50. 55. Height and weight are unknown. Eyes blue. Hair is blonde. Dahlia Jones. Okay. Just fix my headset. There we go. Alright, so maybe let's start with the SIM card, hey. Whoop, help if I spelt it right. There we go. Alright, let's try and do this again. Wish me luck. We're in. Okay. Dahlia Jones. Search history. Ooh. How do I dilute blood? Great. Quotes. Classical music players to draw to art shops. UNI.com. Create a profile. Bleach prices. Hermitage. Blood moon dates. Drawing with human blood. Dahlia, what are you doing? Pictures. Are you drawing with your own blood though, or someone else's? Text convos, Museum of Arts. Dear Miss Jones, in the context of your application for a place in our museum, we unfortunately have to inform you that your art does not fit into our exhibition, Nature Environment. Nevertheless, we thank you for your participation and wish you every success in your artistic career. Kindest regards, Martin, Mrs. Martin. How dare you insult my work the way... How dare you insult my work the way... You piece of shit. Lovely. My art is without question an important part of the art history of the 21st century, and you little rats will regret the day you sent this senseless garbage from a message. Oh my god. Would you please be so kind and refrain from insults and calls of this kind in the future, otherwise we'll be forced to inform the police. I don't care what you do. The fact is, in a few years when I'm famous, you'll be thinking back on this conversation. Trick. Who's Trick? Oh no! If you can't get me more from the blood bank, I'll be forced to get some by my own means. If I get more this week, they'll start to notice I'm losing my job for you, auntie. Imagine you're getting a nephew to do that shit for you. You little shit. Any fucking pets that go missing are on your hands. You've got blood on your hands, sonny. That's terrifying. Let's look you up on here. Dahlia Jones. Debit cards. What's Target? Juice, onions, ground beef, hydrogen peroxide, Steamer's Tap House. It's just some food. Dahlia Jones. Let's look at you on Social Spy. Well, you may be gone physically, you live on through art. Be what it may, I consider that greater than average life. This is so fucked. And that was tonight. And she, oh. Red is truly the best color in the universe, mostly because it's so diverse in its meaning. Love and hate, passion and regret, sweet and bitter. Red can be linked to anything in the world. Only a few artists understood that, and I'm glad to be one of them. Doesn't mean you need to paint with blood, Dahlia. Jesus Christ. You did good, my old friend. Oh, no. Art is something that should never be controlled or judged by anyone. It is the purest way to express yourself. I don't like this at all. Can I keep that? Yeah, let's put that in there too, because that's around the same time as that cat went missing. And let's do a final search. Police search. Nothing found. I reckon she's taken that cat. But I don't know if that's enough. We'll see how we go. Might be green. Hey. Alright. What's 11:38? Okay, I think we got time for maybe one more tonight. Maybe two. See how we go. Luke Bennett. Male. Let's pop his age in now. 15 to 20. Let's try and go exact. See if it works. I saw Luke walking through the neighborhood in the early afternoon today. He wasn't wearing a shirt and his backpack had some dark stains on it. I thought high school didn't get out for another 2 weeks or so. If that's the case, I wonder if he cut class today to do something. He looked pretty messed up, like he was drunk or on drugs maybe. I know most seniors have a cut day where they all go out to the beach or the woods together to party. Maybe today was senior cut day and he was afraid I was going to rat him out to his mum, because after he saw me, he started running. What are you doing, Luke? Alright, hair color brown, eye color blue. Let's find you, Luke Bennett. There you are. Alright, ID card is done. Let's do a text search. I think they're the most helpful so far. Alright. Good luck to me. Let's do it. Hey Luke. Search history, how to know if someone is cheating on you. Or how to get revenge on a cheater, onlyadmirers.com. Can police tell if a dead body has been touched? Fucking hell, Luke. Oh my god. How to erase fingerprints. Okay. You are incredibly sus. Okay, just pictures of the forest. What's that? Text combos. Let's start with Landon. I'm gonna kill her. I don't even care. I want to kill her. Yeah, whatever, dude. Stop being crazy. She's just some slut. Casey. Oh, the girlfriend. I'm really sorry about cheating on you, Luke. Not vibes. Could you please stop posting about me on Chirper? My mum follows you. Fuck you. Jesus. Are you feeling any less mad? Can we please talk in real life? Not really, but fine. Meet me outside my house in like an hour. Okay, so that was on the day that he was walking through the neighborhood. And Andrew Bennett, a relative. Hey, I think I really fucked up and I need your help. Please answer me fast. What do you mean, Luke? What did you do? Don't know how it happened and I didn't think I meant to do it, but I think Casey is dead. What? What do you mean you didn't mean to do it? Did you hurt her, Luke? We were walking in the woods talking about our relationship and I just got really mad at her. So I picked up a rock and I hit her in the head and I was so mad I just couldn't stop and there was blood everywhere and the next thing I know she's on the ground and she's not breathing. Far out. Please come and help me. I'm so scared. Tell me where you are. I'm in the woods just off Sequoia Street. Just don't touch her. Wait, what do you mean? Like, don't fuck with the body. Don't get your DNA on her. Why? Will the police know if you touch it? Oh my god. Okay. So that is definitely evidence. And then let's also go back to the search history and can police tell if a dead body has been touched? That'll do. I'm curious if he's posted anything sad online. Social spy. This is me just spying on him at this point. Brutal! Casey Green is a cheating bitch. And then, like a month before, I love Casey Green, of course. Oh my lord. Target. A single felt rose. 4th of the 6th, glass tube. It's 4th of the 6th. I'm getting confused with the American dates. Higgs Corner Store, chewing gum. Oh man. Alright, you are very suspicious. Haven't had a non-suspicious person yet. Wendy Vargas, is it going to be you? Have reason to believe this girl working at the mall is a prostitute. Wendy is what the boys call her, and she works at Tight Gossip, the store that sells all those weird clothes the goths and freaks wear. Okay. I swear to Jesus, I've never seen someone with so many piercings able to actually hold down a job before. Oh god, this person is such a Karen. I tried to investigate if all the employees who worked there wore the same revealing clothing she had on, or if there was some employee uniform. She was rude and very passive-aggressive as she answered me. I wonder why. Jesus Christ. She said I was just jealous that I didn't look as good as she did, and I was taking out my anger on her for that reason. Heck yeah, Wendy. Little does she know I've been watching multiple boys come into the store, not to buy anything, but rather to get her number. She's giving it out to practically anyone that comes into the store and asks for it. Makes sense that someone making minimum wage is so happy with the job they have. She's working a second job, racking in the tips as she whores herself out to any passerby who gives a hoot. I want the mall to be a cleaner, safe area where I don't have to worry what happens after dropping my kids off. If we let this slide, who knows what's bound to pop up at the mall next? Drugs, illegal gambling, gun trading. It's time to take action. Let's keep the mall a crime-free zone. Good lord. Alright, age is unknown. Height is unknown. Female. Black hair. Brown eyes. Wendy Vargas. Oop. Okay. Wendy Vargas. Debit card first. What have we got? ATM $100. Tight Gossip. T-shirt, jeans, yeah. Pesco Mini Market. Nice. Diet Coke candy mix. Chips, salsa, and pizza. Nice. Cash withdrawal. Yeah, that is all fun. Social spy. Wendy Vargas, I do not get paid enough for this bullshit. Is that the same day that the Karen came in? Yep. If I ever become a time traveler, I'm going to put the assholes who invented minimum wage and graveyard shifts in a room together and make them kill each other like fucking Caesar. Anyone who's worked in retail would do the same. Feel that. Back in my old hometown for a few days visiting my grandparents. Anyone feel like getting blitzed at the club like old times? Holla. Alright, phone it is. Wendy. Alright, let's go. Just in time. Oh my god, that was so stressful. There's 2 of them now. Text convos Derek. Hey, can you cover Josh's shift tomorrow, noon till closing? I'd appreciate a little more warning next time. I don't think Josh plans on spraining his ankle in advance. You're right. If it's anything like the times I've been asked to cover him for dislocating his knee, catching a cold, or going to his 4th grandmother's funeral, I'm sure it's all spur of the moment. You tell him, Wendy. I don't think people can have 4 grandmothers, or at least it's very unlikely that people were that progressive back then. Think real hard on that, Derek. Oh my god. He's not the smartest tool in the shed. Pictures. She's just having fun. Living her best life. I think she's fine. Search history, minimum wage. Why do I need a degree to work at Big Donald's? Can employee reviews be anonymous on glassceiling.com? Why is retail such a fucking train wreck? Oh, I love her. I feel like she's fine. Search. Yeah, you're fine, Wendy. In the shredder for you. Barry Wright. I saw Barry this morning on his way to work, and he had these fresh scratches on the sides of his neck as if someone had clawed him. Some marks disappeared beneath his polo shirt too. They didn't look like they came from an animal either. Usually I get a pleasant vibe from Barry when I bump into him during my morning jog, but lately he's been giving me that look some guys do when they've just got to punch something. With those scratch marks and the looks, it's made me nervous. Maybe he's just like into some stuff. I don't know. Let's see if we can find him. Barry, brown hair, hazel eyes. Height 5'6". Let's go 5'2", 6 foot. Just to be safe. We'll see how we go. Barry Wright. Alright. Let's start with text messages first. Barry Wright, where are you? Oh, it's going to be 2 of these again. This makes me nervous. Alright, let's go. I'm going to fail it. I can't hear the... I've missed it. Damn it! Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let's check your social spy while we're waiting for that to fix. I won't tell if you won't, Carol. Well, call me if you're ever in the neighborhood again. I'd love to bathe in your warm glow again. It's kind of creepy, but nothing like outwardly nefarious. Abigail is fine. She's made of sunshine. Her kisses are sweet, but her skeletons are obsolete. Thanks for a lovely evening, Melissa. You confided in me your deepest secrets, but you can trust me to take them to my grave. Okay. Guy seems like he has a good time, but nothing that's like spooky. Police records. Nothing. Debit. I reckon he's innocent, but we'll see what the text messages say just in case. Periwinkle Haze. So was this spice blend, percolated pipe, simple syrup, a rainbow slinky massage oil, and glow sticks. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, let's go. Hey, that's better. Barry, right. Search history. GH. Whoa, okay. Homemade truth serums. GHB overdose. Alcohol and gamma hydroxybutyr. Oh. Is there an actual truth serum? What is this guy doing? Homemade truth serum, local young single ladies. Does GHB taste? What are you doing to these women, Barry? Jesus Christ. Does GHB taste like ocean water? Sea salt caramel brownie recipe. How deep to dig a hole for a body and alibi. Okay, that is hella sus. Oh. Barry. Oh god, Barry, what are you doing? Carol Week. Let's look at this first. So where were you thinking, handsome? How about an evening stroll in the park? I have some fresh baked sea salt caramel brownies by Mimi, and there's a shit ton of GHB in my car. Plus it's a full moon. GHB, yeah, I guess that sounds nice. Can we go somewhere for dinner beforehand? Anywhere you want, lovely. Money is no object. Caleb. Dude, why are you not answering your phone? I have an emergency. It's so fucking late, dude. What do you want? Carol, the one with the big titties. Jesus Christ. I knew she was a lightweight, but she's fucking dead. Oh, that took a turn. She overdosed, I think. Not breathing. I saw her eyes glaze over and she won't move. I can't go through this shit again. Gotta get rid of her. If the cops find out I'm hanging with another girl that OD'd, they're gonna blame me. Bro, you just said you had drugs in your car. Joy, got any GHB? I gotcha, only a capful. Next minute, she's freaking dead, man. Jesus. GHB? I'm blocking this number. Okay, I think the evidence is between Caleb and Carol. You are very sus. Oscar Walden. My brother Oscar's been a little weird lately. About 2 years ago, his daughter killed herself. It was alleged to have happened because someone was blackmailing her with naked pictures. Around this time last year, Oscar was utterly unrecognizable. Dealing with the events that transpired and the lack thereof, a conviction really sent him to some dark times. He's struggling with himself, and it hurts me to see him change into a completely different person. It appears that cycle is repeating itself, as he just heard of a lead on the suspected person who allegedly blackmailed his late daughter. I'm afraid Oscar believes the justice system has failed him, and he might take it upon himself to handle the investigation on his own. Okay, let's find your ID, Oscar. Height is 6 foot. So let's do that. Range. Weight 205 pounds. Let's go 170 to 225. Male, brown hair, blue eyes. Oh, I got one wrong. Aww. Wonder which one I got wrong. Wonder if I can check. Oscar Walden, alias None. Cool beans. If it's gonna be anywhere, I feel like it'll be in his phone. Oscar Walden. There we go. Search history for Oscar. Private investigators. Weapon shop in the neighborhood. How long will I go to jail for murder? Pictures. Oh, it's his daughter, I think. Oh. That is very sad. And a beer. Text combos Barry. I'll finish it, Barry. I've been thinking a lot about how and when I'm going to do it. That dirty bastard is not going to threaten or take anybody's kids anymore. Please calm down. I don't know what you're talking about. I know where the bum lives. I have a gun in the closet, more than enough bullets and everything else I'd need. I'm just waiting for the right time. Because of that weird detective, you don't even know if he's telling the truth. You can't just shoot people senseless. He has a daughter the same age as my Lucy. Every day she comes to visit and helps that bastard. She does everything for him, and he took my daughter away from me. That fucking hurts like hell, Barry. And I hate going to work every day and seeing that bastard's house. If I go to jail, I don't give a fuck. I want revenge for my girl. Lucy wouldn't fucking want this. You're only going to make more of a mess of your life. Let's talk about this, please. I'll be right over. Let it go, Barry. You're either with me or against me. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this even if it's the last thing I do in my life. I'm just waiting for the right moment. He hasn't done anything yet, though. Nothing online. Police records. Alright, debit. Oscar Walden. You bought a gun. Freedom Eagle pistol ammo. Alright, Mondo Mart. Latex gloves, zip ties, garbage bags. Diet Pepsi. See, I don't think he's done anything wrong yet. Can, like, you be arrested for doing something? Still. Look, I think you're sus. I don't know if I'll get that right or wrong though, because he hasn't done anything yet. Oh, we'll see. I got the detective achievement. File 5 reports correctly in a row in a single run. So you were hella sus. Okay. So the person doesn't have to have done something already. They could be about to do something. I mean, I guess that's suspicious person, hey? Alright. 6 out of 8 so far before I go to bed, I think. Is that right? Nina Winter. Nina Winter, a good family friend of mine, is in... Oh, I should get some rest. Okay. Night 2. I'm going to have some tea. 1 second. All right. Let's do it. Day number 2. Just get straight into it, I reckon. Oh, I gotta set it all up again. All right, how did I have it last time? Report desk was here. Social spy. Oh, it saves. Amazing. Okay. Ooh, unknown person. While chilling outside the liquor store, I saw a man's car speeding down Kelly Road, then turn onto Sigley Ave. I watched as he ran a red light, nearly hit a person exiting their vehicle, and hopped a curb as he turned onto Sigley. Thankfully, no one got hurt, but even after the near collision, he continued moving at a high rate of speed. I think I could hear his tires screeching as he made another turn or two in the distance. What could possibly be going on where you disregard human life in your efforts to be on time to something by speeding? Seriously, this guy could have killed someone going that fast. A car is basically a 2-ton bullet. Alright, let's find out who you are. So, sex is male. Hair color blonde, eyes brown. Age 35 to 40, maybe let's do 30 to 45. Height 6 foot. 215 pounds. Maybe let's go 175 to 225. See what we get. Oh, I've got 2. It's 36. Might be him. Daniel Reed. Let's keep the results open for a sec. We'll suss it in a second. Alright. Daniel Reed. Let's find out if you're the guy. What? Oh, I thought I had it. Damn it. Alright, let's search the police records while we're waiting for the root kit. No police records. Socials. No socials. Daniel Reed. Debit card. What are you buying? Everyone's shopping at Target. Target, milk and ice cream, donuts, 2 coffees. Dums, regular strength antacid. Cindy's Burgers. Okay, let's see if I can try this again. Not yet. Okay, try and load it again. Oh, it's still going to take a while to load. Do I think he's the guy? I mean, surely. Alright, let's try again. A text convos. Eddie, if you're running out, can you grab me a coffee? I didn't have time to grab it on the way in. Did Amy close last night? The store's a fucking mess. Yeah, I think so. I was off at 5 and she was coming in. She unlocked the cash register either. I'm gonna kill her one of these days. I'll help you. God damn it, Amy, what are you doing? Amy, she's sick again. Oh, she's a piece of work. Want a coffee? I'm in the drive-thru. Yes, please. He seems nice. Sab, hey babe, can you grab some milk on the... Oh, cute. Butter and pecan ice cream cravings. Oh. Oh my god, her water just broke. That's why he's speeding. He's fine. We'll let him go, I think. He ain't sus. Liam Wright. I am Mr. Benjamin's manager. Business at the art gallery was booming last month, but after we nearly sold our entire lot, word came out from our supplier that some of the paintings were virtually worthless fakes. I don't know how that information could have been leaked to the public. Only Ben, our supplier, and myself were aware of the situation. The recent couple of days have been hell, with clients calling non-stop demanding refunds, claiming legal action against us, saying what we did was fraud. It was. They're fakes. If that wasn't enough, it appears that the leak is being used as a distraction. Last night, Ben's daughter Rebecca was kidnapped on her way home from school. The first conclusion that anyone would draw is that it has something to do with the recent news about the fake paintings. Going off that suspicion, the client with the most to lose is Liam Wright. We've already gone through all the proper channels to report this crime, but to extend our reach to this system as well. Right. So he's writing in with a suspicious person report when he has done something incredibly suspicious. Alright, let's find Liam. Male. Hair black, eyes brown, but we don't have his weight. And height. Liam Wright. There you are. Hello, Liam. Alright. Oh, it's too slow. God damn. Alright, let's look up Liam Wright in the police records while we're waiting. I'm so bad at that. Good lord. Liam Wright. Are you on Social Spy? Well, you're on socials. Good lord, I just got the news. Hope Ben Germain's daughter returns safely. Don't worry about the payments, Ben. Get your family first. I cannot believe this. The paintings I purchased are apparently fake. There must be some sort of mistake, Ben Germain. And then super happy to announce I acquired a few high-value paintings. Liam Wright. Debit card. City lockup. Lockup, rent, 3 days, climate control, brute ropes. That is incredibly suspicious, Liam. What are you doing? Domicile, depot, strong torch, outdoors, plastic chair. That is incredibly sus. Oh, come on. I feel like I need to get into his phone to... Aha! Here we go. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at this. I feel like I need that third bit of evidence and I really need to get it from the root kit. If I go upgrades, how much does it cost? Oh. Ooh, actually, I can buy one. Instant root kit crack. Amazing. Can I use this? Can I use the key? Do I have to wait? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oopsie daisies. Wonder if it'll let me use the key automatically. Instacrack, hey. Alright, Liam Wright, text convos, driver. Let's meet in person, sure. Now that it's set up, we'll have minimal contact. I'll get the equipment to your place tomorrow. Sorry, can't get it there tomorrow. I'll buy it in June. Have you got the package? We've got it. I'll bring it to the house. We can't make the lockup. It is your package, Liam. Got the package, set it up for 25. Bump it up to 30 so we have some breathing room. He says we need more time. Tell him he's got 48 hours. Bro, you are very guilty. Was it Joel? Yeah. When did police declare a person missing? Yeah. He was very sus. Suspicious person report, Jennifer Connolly. This one woman from the neighborhood has been following me for a few weeks. At first I thought it was just my imagination and then it was all coincidence, but she's always shopping when I'm there or walking her dog while I'm jogging. Day before yesterday, I met her outside my school and asked her what she was up to. She told me that she wanted to pick up her son from school. I know better. She only has one son and he's 13 years old, so he's too young for high school. I don't like the feeling that I'm always being watched by this lady wherever I go. Okay, age is unknown. Ooh. Height unknown, weight unknown. Female. Brown hair, blue eyes. I'm not narrowing it down. Okay, Jennifer Connolly. There you are. Alias Blood Angel 123. This is my first alias. Ooh, if I can spell it right. Blood Angel 123. Search. Oops, wrong spot. Search. Leave tomorrow night, time to make some dinner soon. That is a very different photo to the one on the driver's license. I'm surrounded by lies and cheats who've made it their goal to humiliate me and take my husband from me. They want to drive me mad and to commit suicide. Yikes, but I won't let them. Circle is complete. That little bitch, she won't give up. Everybody's supporting her and wants to help her take my beloved husband away from me. She's got her claws into him. I have to think of something right away. There's only one solution left. The final solution. I figured out a way to destroy it. I'm just waiting for the right moment. You leave tomorrow night. Time to make some dinner soon. Oh, that's ominous. Okay, I'll leave that there for a second. Debit card. Target 1 kitchen knife. Great. And a jerry can. I keep the kitchen knife for a seat just in case. Jenny. Ooh, my goodness. Wow. Cannot type. Jennifer Connolly. Let's try and crack the rootkit. I'm sure I'm just being bad. Maybe I can be good at this. No. Insta-crack. Okay, Jennifer Connolly. Text combos. Mark. Where are you? You're supposed to be home 10 minutes ago. I bought us some food. Calm yourself down, please. I can guess where you got the food. Your beautiful mistress at the diner, right? Yikes. I have no idea what you're talking about, Jenny, but we can settle this in a second. Give me 5 more minutes. Where are you? Overtime, of course. That little bitch, right? Put her on the phone. I want to talk to her. Answer me. Jenny, I'm in a meeting. I really don't have time for this right now. Yes, of course. You only have time for things that are important, and I guess I'm not one of them. Why don't you just marry that fucking slut if you love her so much? Good lord. I was running to Mason during lunch and he told me about your anger towards him. Are you serious? Will you please keep everybody else out of your damn jealousy rant? Of course you cover for him. He's in on it. Jenny, what is your problem lately? Mark, I want to make it very clear that I will kill this girl if she touches you again. Far out. Mason, you know Hannah. She's your age from the neighborhood. Yes, I do, Mrs. Connolly. Why do you ask? Tell me about her. Tell me everything about her now. There's something wrong, Mrs. Connolly. Tell me immediately what I want to know. Otherwise, you can look for another yard in which you can earn money in the future. Good lord. Ooh, police report. 2007. Remembered ahead of time about a fight in a bar near the apartment complex. Earlier, the suspect was spotted verbally lashing a white male. After arriving at the residence, we met with Mr. Connolly. He appeared coherent but badly beaten and claimed his wife, Mrs. Connolly, struck him several times with her fist and threatened him with a steak knife. As I approached the suspect, she charged at me with a knife, hitting my vest just below my middle rib on the left side. Officer Bates was able to apprehend her. She was uncooperative during detainment, screaming at myself and the other officer that she was going to kill herself and that we would shoot her dead. We handcuffed her and took her to the police station under charges of 2 counts of attempted murder, including that of a police officer, domestic abuse, and resisting arrest. Ooh, previous. go the kitchen knife and then maybe the Mark text messages. But yeah, you're planning something. I don't like it. Hopefully I got that right. It hasn't gone up. I think we're good. Okay. Suspicious of person report unknown. Had a new neighbor move in yesterday and she's crazy. I thought at first she was doing some light renovating and remodeling of the home, but she's just busting holes in walls, tearing up floorboards. It sounds like a construction site, but it looks like it's just her without a demolition crew. I mean, for crying out loud, it's a new home. You think when she bought the place it would have been her dream home. If she wasn't satisfied with the state of the residence, she should have kept house searching. Alright, age, let's go 35 to 45. Height, let's go 5 feet to 6 feet. Weight, female, black hair, blue eyes. Lethea Rose, potentially. Whoa. Debit card first. Loki's Hardware. Oh, there we go. Sledgehammer, shovel, hammer, and a chisel. It's not very sus, but we'll keep it there just in case. Police records. Nothing. Social spy. Oop. Okay. All right, let's see if I can do it this time. Oh, God damn. It doesn't give you much time, does it? Bloody hell. I don't know if I should risk it for the biscuit and just like... But am I going to find 3 pieces of evidence in a thing? I reckon she's innocent. I'm just gonna go with my gut on this one. Shred. My gut could be completely wrong. We're on a timer. There we go. Oh, no. She was sus. God damn it. Should have waited for the rootkit. Alright. Lonhart Ramirez. I can't tell you much about this guy to avoid leaking my own identity. I'm in some deep shit here. I owe him quite a bit of money and Mr. Ramirez doesn't take kindly to those who keep him waiting on his money. I got an invitation from a friend a few weeks ago to go to a poker game. When I got there, the atmosphere was off. It looked like everyone at the table already knew they were going to run me dry before I even sat down, and that's damn well what happened. Now I'm in a tough spot. A guy with that kind of money definitely has connections all over. Going to the police isn't an option without giving someone at the station my personal details. They won't do anything with my anonymous tip. I hope you guys can help me instead, please. If this guy stays free on the streets, I don't know what will happen to me. Alright. Age unknown. Height unknown. Weight unknown. Male. Hair black, eyes hazel. There you are. All right. Whoa, caps lock. All right. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh my god. Oh, we'll look at everything else in the meantime. Lonhart Ramirez. Arrested suspect Lonhart Ramirez after selling heroin to an undercover officer 200 feet away from outside Central Park West. Ramirez was carrying 25 units of heroin and $800 in cash from previous sales. Currently being processed for holding and transferred to the Major Crimes Unit as part of an ongoing investigation into heroin trafficking. I mean, just because he's got a record doesn't mean I need to... I'll keep it in there just in case. Guessing this guy doesn't have a social profile. Nothing better than the nice cognac at the end of a long day. Beer is a poor man's poison. Brand is a king's bliss. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything interesting in there. Debit cards. Oh, an aged cognac. What a surprise. Mark Francisco Department Store. LED TV. QLED TV. Surround sound system. Amberline TV cabinet. Fancy. Fine Italian dining. Bruschetta. Linguine. Delicious. Nothing interesting there. Crap. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Far out. Just cracking it. Can't be bothered. Search history, liquor store, stores. Age of consent laws by country. Dark web access portal, encryption for phone. Benjamin Palomino. Stolex wristwatches, the art of blackmail. This guy's into some dodgy stuff. How to get fish smell off clothes and people. Large-scale exports from Asia, including fish shipping containers. He's doing some dodgy stuff. Oh! That is terrifying. Text combos. John L. Shipments being dispatched. No damages during transit. Some may need support after the journey and the driver. No complaints. Nothing suspect. Just seemed like you wanted to get it over and done with. Good. I'll have your compensation dispatched immediately. Just make sure none of the crew saw you. Black hat. Truck was caught. My contact in the PD says it was snatched in transit. Routine traffic cop caught him with all the women still inside. See, human trafficking. That's not good. Driver never knew anyone by name. The losses are negligible, but for safety's sake, take care of John L. from the boat. Make it look like an accident. Oh. My God. And then Ben P. Time to make good on your debt. I'll have the money to you soon. I promise. You're the guy that made the report. Have a job for you. What kind of job is it? A simple collection job. It's all been arranged. I just need someone to drive somewhere, pick some people up. I reckon that can go back. I don't need that. But I think... I reckon both of those text messages... You don't, or you screw me in the middle. It won't be good for your parents. My parents? You should understand what I mean by now. I'll contact you when you're needed. Yeah, okay. You are bad. And black hat. Send you to the police, sir. Alright, Cynthia Collins. I saw Mrs. Collins at the grocery store, but I wasn't sure it was her until I got close. She was wearing sunglasses and this scarf thing inside the store. I asked, "Hey, Mrs. Collins, is that you?" She looked surprised that someone recognized her, but remembered who I was and made some light chit-chat. I asked how she and her husband were doing, and she responded with this weird smirk on her face that she was taking care of him today. Mrs. Collins made a scene about needing to pay with cash after she clearly got in the line that said credit debit only. She looked to me as if I was going to agree with her that the clerk was wrong, and I looked away. She scoffed before turning around and talking shit about me under her breath. I found the whole interaction and the almost disguise she had on in the store to be a little offbeat. Alright, Cynthia Collins. ID first. Gender female, blonde hair, blue eyes. Search for debit first. Mondo Mart, trash bags, all-purpose cleaner, bleach, scrub brush, latex gloves, and a hacksaw. What are you doing, Cynthia? Come on. Oh, I bloody hope I get this time, I swear to God. Oh, I'm gonna scream. Social spy, no records, not a surprise. No police record either. Right, can I try this again? Gonna drive me insane. For detective mode, they really don't give you a lot of time to get through the rootkit. Alright. Third time lucky. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna get sent to bed soon without finishing this one because I can't beat the rootkit. Oh. Nah, I should get some rest. Oh, I need rest after that. Bloody hell. Night 3, 5 coins. Okay. Oh. Oh, wrong door. My bad. There we go. No device is active with this. Oh my goodness. Seriously? I did all of that and it wasn't even active? Or did it just like turn off at the end of the night? Don't know. Suspicious person report Roy McNulty. Roy sets up a biannual scare-a-thon for the community. He uses an old projector to screen a bunch of classic horror movies in his backyard for the entire neighborhood. The whole thing is a blast. Everyone from the kids to the adults love when the time comes around for another one. If that wasn't enough, Roy even sets the scene with his props and decorations in the entrance you have to pass through. This past one left me questioning some of the decorations Roy put up. Now I have to mention pretty much everyone is friendly with him. Hell, I've even had him over for a barbecue once or twice. Since that last scare-a-thon, I've been questioning myself long enough and wanted to report this here in case there is actually anything malicious happening. See, Roy being the hardcore horror movie aficionado he is, some of the photos he puts up look almost too good, like they could be real. He recreates some of his favourite scenes in the off time between scare-a-thons and prints out the photos to use as decorations, and they're damn convincing. Now, him holding horror movies clearly close to his heart, I can see how he would try to go the extra mile with these things. The blood, decapitated body, dismembered limbs. You name it, there's probably a picture of Roy with these things. Should I hope I'm wrong here and he's just some computer whiz who knows how to edit a photo really well. I couldn't stand to find out we've been hanging around with some psycho all this time. Hair grey. Eyes blue. Roy McNulty. There you go. Alright, we're gonna do the phone first, because I'm terrible at it. I don't think I'm ever going to get the hang of this. Why is it so hard? Everyone else probably finds it really easy. Okay, so debit card, Sahara.com. We got waterproof, apron waterproof, leather, sewing wax, thread cord, and a meat hook. Domicile depot, twisted rope, and a chainsaw. Sahara.com, goalie mask, leather duster coat, baseball bat, utility chain, jungle boots. Like, it could be Halloween, it might not be. Roy McNulty, police records. No police records. Today's the day the Scare-a-thon movie extravaganza is crawling up from a shallow grave in my backyard. Adults, kids, people of all ages are welcome. Entry is free. Develop some of the new photos from the scene recreations, and damn, they do look good. Nothing bad there. Forgot to buy the key. Maybe I just need to go slower. Actually, let's go route. No. Upgrades. Buy the instant route. Kit crack in case I need it. Alright, I just need to focus. Wrong. Good lord. Oh my god. Alright, we're trying again. Instacrack. I don't care anymore. Alright. Search history, movie projectors, horror films, forums. Pictures. I mean, as far as you can tell, they're all recreations. So text convos, Shannon. Hey Shannon. It's Roy from Horror Films Forums. so excited about this week. I'm going to finally get to see the Scarathon Magic happen live and in person. I was worried that when you didn't RSVP you weren't going to make it. We'll have to meet up tomorrow. If you're that close, we'll have to meet up. How about tomorrow? I show you around town. I have the time. I know this place like it's the back of my hand. I would love that. Tomorrow morning around 9. Oh no, not room 319. Oh, goodness. There's this old lady. She left her husband dearly, and the 19th of March was their anniversary. They stay in that room every year. Unfortunately, their anniversary happened to fall on the same week these punk kids strolled into town. Oh. Door gets kicked in and in comes the group of wild boys who attack the couple. In a blink, they knock the man out with a pair of brass knuckles and throw the woman into the bathroom and wedge a chair underneath the knob so she can't get out. Screaming up a storm at what just happened, the woman doesn't know what to do. She can hear her husband coughing, but the boys laugh. It's too loud to make out if he's awake or not choking. He's awake or choking on his own blood. About to say something to the kids when she smelt the pungent odor of gasoline emitting from the puddle underneath her feet. She tried to get out before the inevitable occurred. Good lord. Gotcha! Just kidding, the whole thing is made up. Shannon. Oh no, hang on. Samson. Hey Samson, did you get my invitation to the Scarathon? Oh, he seems nice. I think he's fine. Oh, was he dodgy? Was there one I didn't look at? Oh, god damn it. That's alright. Elsa Monroe. My neighbour Mrs. Monroe is a strange young woman. She bought a house here when she was just 23 years old and has lived alone next to me ever since. She seems friendly yet withdrawn. Mrs. Monroe is always at home and does not seem to have a job, and now I know why. 2 days ago, I saw Miss Monroe receive a visit from 2 men. One of them had a suitcase in his hand, which opened up when it fell to the floor. It was full of cash. It seems I was the only one who saw it. It was like in one of those movies, men in suits and maybe thousands of dollars. Something is not right there. Okay. Elsa Monroe. No device is active. Okay. Let's find you in here first. Gender female. Hair blonde, eyes brown. There you go. Oops. There's no... Old wine and dine, 2 bottles of wine. Happy Well flight, 1 ticket to Moscow, one way. Interesting. Elsa Monroe? No, didn't think so. Police records, maybe. Can't find anything on her. Don't know. Maybe it was sus that I couldn't find anything on her. Oops-a-daisy. I'm not doing too well at this game. Unknown. I called the subcontractor to get some work done on my house. I got called back a few hours later from a guy who said he was with the company and was up for the job. He asked for a key since my hours did not line up with his. On the day the work was supposed to be done, I checked the cameras inside and outside my home. I watched him arrive, walk around, and ultimately do nothing to my house. He had a tool belt on, a trailer attached to his truck similar to the ones some contractors have, but alas nothing was fixed. I checked around when I got home and my spare key was back under the mat and it looked like nothing was taken from my home, so maybe he thought he could get one over on me and just say he did the job and cash the check. The other weird thing was I called the subcontracting company and they have no record of a guy named Ernie Douglas in their employee system. I filed a police report and sent over the videos of him walking around my property and inside my home. I want to make sure nothing more is to happen other than me losing a couple $100 on some scam artist I made a check out to cash for. Alright, you are male. You are 40 to 50. Hair grey. Eyes blue. Let's go weight 175 to 200. Height 5'6" to 6'6". Kid Brown, is it you, Mr. Brown? Domicile Depot. Drop cloth, blue tarp, rope, reciprocating saw, blades, hacksaw. Is this person getting done around the house, did it say? No, just work done. Target, aromatherapy, warm muscle relax job, popcorn bucket and tea bags. Mondo Mart, life proof cooler. Okay. Kit Brown. Watch me fail at this again. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. I just had it. I needed like half of a second longer. Oh my god. It's a bit frustrating. Kit Brown. No results found. What a surprise. Kit Brown. Police records. No police records found. If I can't break the rootkit this time, I'm just gonna have to take a gamble, but I might lose. Oh, I just hit crack. You know what? I'm just gonna fax it and see what happens. We'll see how we go. Too many reports rejected. Okay. Oh, I thought so. Damn. That's okay. Anyway, that's the end of that one. I might replay it again. I'm not sure. I think the rootkit thing just put me off a little bit. I think I'm just bad at it. Which is no fault of the game. I think it's just me and being too slow, but I think it definitely put me off, but the rest of it I absolutely loved and I would definitely play it again. Yeah, if it wasn't for that one feature, I guess. But I might leave it there. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and I will catch you next time. Bye!